For years, people have often asked the question, can you harness all 23 flavors of Dr. Pepper and mix it into a delicious barbecue sauce? Scientists all over the world have swore that such a task is simply impossible, and thus have deemed that it simply isn't going to happen, or that it's even humane, to take Dr. Pepper and turn it into delicious barbecue sauce. Well, today, I'm here to prove these scientists wrong, and that not only can you make delicious barbecue sauce with Dr. Pepper, but you can even kick it up a notch by adding some jalapeno in the mix to give it some extra heat. I found this recipe posted on Facebook a while back, and finally got around to making it. I'll post a link in the description below if you want to make the recipe yourself. Without further ado, but to watch a man go where no man has gone before. I tweaked the recipe a little bit to my own liking, so I recommend you do the same. But hey, let's get started now. So first off, I'm just gonna open up these two mini 7.5 ounce cans. That's 15 ounces of Dr. Pepper right into the pan. We're gonna turn it up to a medium heat. Bring that to a boil. While we wait for that, I'm gonna get our dry ingredients ready. Over here we have a cup of brown sugar. All the dry ingredients are going to go in at the same time. So you can sort of just get them all ready now. Let's see. Yeah. I've got a copy of the ingredients here. I've tweaked them to my desired needs already. We got a cup of brown sugar. He wants a tablespoon of garlic. Using, asked for powdered garlic, but I'm not going to use that much. And I'm going to go for minced garlic. I think it's going to be better. There we go. There's the thing. Let's see. Next, 2 tablespoons. Make sure that actually says tablespoons. Does not say tablespoons. That is teaspoons. We almost fucked up badly. Knew something seemed off. Alright, 2 teaspoons smoked paprika. 1 teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of pepper. Yeah, you could probably just eyeball that, but whatever. It is by this point I've realized I could just open this up and make this easier, but I've already committed to doing this. It's not like I have anything better to do while this boils right now. Great. Good enough. Now we've learned our lesson, come the pepper. So I'm just going to stick that bad boy right on in there. Oh yeah. You know what? Just a little more pepper. Hell yeah! Now we're playing with fire. Right, we got our dry ingredients ready for the moment of truth. So I will see you once this shit has started to actually boil. I didn't realize you were still awake.
I am still awake.
Guess what? It's barbecue sauce time. Making barbecue sauce.
Sure about that?
Yeah. That's Dr. Pepper in that pan right there.
That's why I asked if you were sure.
I'm not sure about anything. The recipe said it was Dr. Pepper jalapeno barbecue sauce, so as far as I'm aware, that is currently what I'm making.
I'll talk about that.
Right? What are you up to? Too bad you're the wrong sibling, you're not the barbecue sauce stand. You see, oh yeah, we already talked about E3. I'm slightly more excited knowing that the Metroid game's 2D now.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Said it was the 5th Metroid in the Metroid series, not the Prime series.
Ah, I see. Can you really call... You know why Metroid Prime 4 is taking so long to come out? Because 4 is not a prime number. At this point, it's been roughly 10 minutes, so we're ready to progress to our next stage. I'm going to take it off the heat for a moment. We're going to add all the non-jalapeno ingredients to this now. This will start off with a ketchup. It says 2 cups, but we're just going to measure this by hearts. Probably about most of this. Let's see, yeah. Yep. It should be good. Just a little more for good measure. Yeah, there we go. Thing also said to use dry mustard, but I feel like that's blasphemy. I'm just going to use yellow mustard. Yeah. There we go. Throw in a tablespoon of Worcestershire, Worcestershire, worst pronunciation sauce. That's the good shit right there. And we got the legendary balsamic vinegar of Madonna. It's a 1% drop rate in the Dungeon of Medina. Or something like that. It's impossible to open. Need a legendary item to do it. Holy shit. Forgot how to open basic condiments. There we go. I think. Yeah. See, it was that easy. There's the vinegar. It's all the liquid ingredients. And we're just going to toss all the dry ingredients we pre-measured out earlier. Plop that bad boy right in there. We're going to return this to the heat. I'm just going to whisk that up until that brown sugar is nice and dissolved. Oh, now it's starting to smell like barbecue sauce. Yes, very nicely tingles the nose. That's how you know it's barbecue sauce of the most utmost quality. You non-believer, I've done it. It smells like barbecue sauce. You're even wearing a Dr. Pepper shirt, I just realized.
Yeah.
You were prepared for this and you didn't even realize. Scary shit. Critical stage. I'm now going to remove this from the heat again for a little bit. We've pre-measured out 1/3 cup of pickled jalapenos. Nicely packed in there, so The recipe said I could use more if I like it hotter, and I typically like spicy foods. So, cut up some fresh jalapeno as well. Just about a half of one. Now for good measure, I'm just going to put a little drop of the juice in there. Yeah, that should be good. Alright, we're going to stir this for a little bit, and we're going to reduce the heat and put it back on the stove. Take it off the burner. And we'll just let it sit for a little while. Alright, it's been a while. Let it sit for quite a bit off camera. It seemed kind of thin, so I added a lot more brown sugar to it and boiled it again. Not too bad for a first attempt. I think if I were to make it again, I'd put in less Dr. Pepper and maybe boil it a little longer on that first step. But now I'm gonna serve it up. I got some smoked sausage over here. Right, at last we've reached the pivotal moment of truth. Did the recipe and my cooking skills actually bring out the mystical 23 flavors of Dr. Pepper enhanced by the sacred ingredients and the jalapenos? I'm gonna take this smoked sausage and we're gonna dip it right in there. And we're gonna find out if this shit slaps or if this shit sucks. This is perfection. My cooking skills, they have not failed me. This is some good barbecue sauce. I'm not even a big fan of barbecue sauce, and that shit's amazing. Yeah, highly recommend it. Alright, that's it. See ya.